So this is a derivatives simplified plus rules part 2. I realized that I missed some properties in the first video, so I'm making another separate video to just add on those few properties I missed. So in terms of properties, there is also a sum rule, and that is when we're adding taking the derivative of two functions being added together. And I'm going to use the same same denotations. U is equal to f of x, v is equal to g of x, and the general formula is just u plus v is equal to y. And when we want to find let me actually switch this around. So y is equal to u plus v. We want to take the derivative of y, so we're going to be taking the derivative of u plus v. And then what the sum rule says is that we can separate this. We can take the derivative separately for each function. So this can basically be split into you can take the derivative of u separately and add that to the derivative of v, and that's the product rule. That's the sum rule. Then the difference rule is just literally the opposite, where we're going to be taking the difference of two functions. We're going to be taking difference of two functions, but we're going to take the difference of the derivatives of two different functions. So y is equal to u minus v. We want to take the derivative. So u prime, u minus v prime, right? Now we can take the derivative separately. So it's going to be y prime equals to u prime minus v prime. And you see there's a negative in between the u and the v. So there is an imaginary one. So once you take the derivatives, you're going to have to distribute that -1 to the derivative of v. So those are some of the properties I just missed. And now for basic derivatives, there were some trig derivatives that I forgot to add in, which were secant and cosecant. So I'm going to add them in right here. So the derivative of secant x is just simply secant x tangent x. Derivative of cosecant x is simply negative cosecant x cotangent x. So this is basically your basic table of derivatives, and there's going to be a lot more derivatives, but these are just the basic derivatives just to start everything.